We're back on the road, back out of the air, back to back, backstop, backhand, back and everything and things like that. I don't know. Just trying to think of some things that start with back. It's Monday. It's July. It's getting close to the end of July. 29th, I think it is. I think it's July 29th. Wow, it's super nice out. It's super nice. I'm going into this lane. There's a car coming in the left lane, but there are two lanes, and I have plenty of time to make my right turn into the right lane and establish my position in the right lane before this car comes and passes me in the left lane. It's 4:11. I don't know what happened. I did not leave late. Maybe I did, but I didn't feel like I left late. I'm gonna stop. A yellow light. I just watched a bunch of instant karma videos where people get pulled over by the cops for running lights, and I don't think I would have gotten pulled over. I think I could have got halfway through the intersection before it was red, but I'll stop. I don't care. I'll just stop. Well, now we're just sitting here waiting. I have this stale. Oh, did you hear that? I have this stale Pepsi taste in my mouth. I have to drink my hot water. I don't like this stale pep. This kind of taste in my mouth is like when I start considering giving up pop. Who's gonna drive you home tonight, night? We're waiting to turn left on Tamarack while all these cars go. Alright, that should be good. It should be good. We had a lot of stuff happen this weekend. If you're just joining us, you don't know what's going on. We had, my Aunt Ruth Ann and my Aunt Jill came to town to visit for the weekend. It was, I gotta beat this truck. There's a Walmart truck coming around the giant U-turn. Oh, they're telling us we have to yield? I don't think so. They should be yielding to us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm driving at. My Aunt Ruth Ann and Aunt Jill came to visit this weekend. I have not seen my Aunt Jill since Saturday. Just kidding. Prior to that, I have not seen her since probably early 80s, late 70s. Cannot even pinpoint the exact time. I thought it was when I was about 7. That would have been 45 years ago. Hey, we got cranes and girders and outhouses and such on this bridge. They're well into the construction over here. Remember way back, we'd be like, hey, what are these cranes and girders? And they're definitely doing something. Well, they're still here and they've done a lot. They've been making a new bridge, basically. 4014, 79 degrees. It's beautiful running weather today. I've got a hurt foot. I hurt my foot sometime during bowling. That's what we did Friday when my Aunt Ruth Ann and Aunt Jill came to visit. We went bowling. Also was surprised by my sister Janine. We went bowling. Everybody was met at Steve's house. We sat and talked around the table for a while, and then we're like, hey, we're going bowling. And I was like, well, that'll be cool, because Steve has his own bowling ball, and I've always wanted to like try out a left-handed bowling ball that's drilled, and you know, we're brothers, so it probably would I could probably use it and just get some idea of how I would do using a, you know, personalized drilled bowling ball. And I didn't do all that good. I really didn't. Ended up switching to a house ball midway through, and once I did that, I started getting better. So that resolved that issue in my brain. I don't have to buy a bowling ball, because I don't bowl that often. I really don't. And it just works out that a house ball just works just as well. I like the bigger holes. Maybe that's not what you're supposed to do, but that's what I've gotten used to. I didn't bowl all that great. I think I got a 109, and then a 109, and then like a 122, something like that. I did something to my foot with the bowling shoes on. They have these, what do you call, like, it was a stair, one step down, or one step up if you're on the bottom, that you couldn't really see all that well all the time. It looked like maybe just a change in the floor color. And a couple of times I've stepped off of it awkwardly, or stepped up and kicked it. And I don't remember exactly what I did, but I did something to my foot where it hurt. And the bowling shoes did not have a whole lot of support. And my foot still hurts today. I went to the gym to work out on Saturday, and I felt the pain in my foot. But I got through the workout. I did a metabolic aftershock. I did phase 2B. That one's all about legs. You're doing squats, and I think you do some squats. And to finish it up, you do squats. Squatting all day. You do pulsing squats. You're doing non-pulsing squats where you do one squat, pulse, you go back up, you do 2 pulsing squats, you go back up, you do 3, then you do 4, and then you repeat. Then there's another part where you're just doing squats non-stop. So it's just like, you really work the legs. My legs are sore. They're not as much sore as they were yesterday, but they're still very sore. It's 4:19. I think the clock is speeding up. I think it's really probably 4:16, but we'll just go with it for now. When I feel like it, I will fix the clock. When I feel like it's just too far ahead, that it's getting me mad or something. I don't know. So I went to the gym this morning to do the metabolic aftershock, and the only one I could get to play on my phone was 1B. That one went back to the windshield wipers. It was okay. It was an okay workout. I got some sweat in. I had in 1B. Hey, we're on the Pine Springs Montemita curve, everybody. We're actually pretty much done with it. You probably heard the ka-plump, ka-plump. 76 degrees now. It's even nicer. Humidity is very low. It's beautiful for running. I'm looking forward to going running, but I'm all this talking about my foot hurting, so I'm not sure how my foot is going to feel going running. When I run, I do not run flat-footed. I land on my heel and roll off to my toe. That's going to be a problem, bending the foot, because that's where it hurts. When I did the 1B workout this morning, they called for these lunges, and I really couldn't lunge with my left foot backwards because I couldn't curl my toes the way they needed to be curled. So I tried to modify it, and I just did what I could. As I was leaving, was going into the locker room after my workout this morning. I went the back stairs way by the elevator over by the swimming pool. It was like that's a shorter route to the locker room, and I was really just gonna get in and get out of the locker room. As I was going downstairs heading towards the locker room, I saw Paulita coming out of the women's locker room. She surprised me. Got up early and went to work out. So then I followed her to say hi, and then I decided I'd just walk 5 minutes as a cool down. And so then I really had to speed up my shower. Just quick in and out, get out of there. The reason I was doing that is because I knew I had to go to the store to get me a lunch. All I did was get me a Lunchable and a donut. Yeah, my mouth has to yawn. My muscles are my talkie muscles are stretching out and everything, so I gotta yawn and stretch. A lot of talking. I haven't been doing any talking today. But I weighed myself on Saturday, and I was 197.2. Very good weight. I thought I'd be low weight this morning, and when I weighed myself pre-workout, it was like 204. I'm like, that's not a good weight. That's not a good number, because usually I'm about 3 pounds less than that, and I was expecting 201. 202 at the most. It was 204 or something. So then I weighed myself post-workout. It was still like 201.3. And I'm like, that's not good. I decided I'm not going to log it because that would be discouraging. I think it's a fluke weight or something. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. But I'll go tomorrow or Wednesday. Oh, we got a sign to read, everybody. We got a sign to read. Crash 35E north of County Road E. Expect delay. Well, that's not affecting us, but it is slowing down the traffic right here. And it also might be causing more people to get in this left lane, which goes to the 35E 694 Commons, and they're slowing down. So I don't know. The sign, I think, is affecting people. What was I saying? I was saying, okay, so I was gonna wait and log in. Either go to the gym either tomorrow or Wednesday and log whatever weight that is. I think today might have been a fluke. Hopefully it will be. Hopefully it is. I'm gonna run this afternoon after work. Hopefully shed some pounds of sweat equity. Wow, it's a big backup going the other direction. Now we're on the 35E 694 Commons area where we have 5 luxurious lanes of traffic to choose from, and I'm on the lane number 2. It's 425, everybody, 425. We got cars slowing down. Why are you guys slowing down? of things to talk about. I'm just decided that I'm just gonna say them as I think of them. I've already talked about the bowling. I can expound on that. We went to New Hope Bowl in New Hope, right down 42nd Avenue, about a mile from Steve's house. It was me, Steve, Jackie, Janine, Ruth Ann, and Jill, and Kim, and Mike. So 4 girls, 3 guys. The 3 guys plumbing took lane number 20. I don't know. We took the right lane, I'm sorry. And the girls took the left lane. And we just bowled. I think Janine got the most points of everybody. And I think I was second. I took a picture of the totals. I think I was second. I think I was tied with I can't remember. I think I had 336 total point, and I think I was tied for second. But we had pizza. We ordered. We're supposed to go out to eat, I guess, and instead somebody got a pizza at the bowling alley. It was good. It was good pizza. And then Janine got a chicken fingers basket with chicken fingers and fries and dipping sauces. She said it's for everybody. So I took a chicken finger, which is not really a finger of a chicken because chickens don't have fingers. And I ate some pizza. I got a sun-kissed orange pop from the vending machine. And what else did we do? Oh, I took some videos of it, of people bowling. Here's the thing. I asked, like, I'm the video person, so I'm videoing everybody. Well, who's videoing me? I'm there too. Hey, we're coming up to our freeway down to 35W sign, everybody. It's 4:28 right now. It says freeway down to 35W, 6 minutes and 12 minutes. That's going to be 4:34 target time to get to 35W, 4:34. See if we can do that. I'm like, who's going to video me? I'm part of the thing too, but I'm never in any of the videos because I'm always the one videoing. So I asked Jackie, hey, can you video my turn of bowling? And so I handed her my phone. It was recording. And here's the thing about that. And you think you look you think you look like a certain way. You picture how you think you look in your brain, and you present an acceptable picture of yourself. Then when you actually see yourself, it's not acceptable. I'm fatter than I thought I was, and I've never really seen myself from behind because my eyes face forward. Slowing down here, it's snelling. It's 4:29 right now. And so when I see what I look like from behind, well, I got like a bald spot for one thing. Thinning hair back here. When I feel it with my hand like I'm doing right now, I don't feel any skin. I feel hair completely covering. It does feel a little less hair in this area right here, but I don't imagine it looking like a bald spot because I feel hair everywhere. But when I see the picture, it looks like a bald spot. So I'm not thrilled about that. I'm not thrilled about like my waist area. In my brain, I think, oh, it looks okay. I know I have some stomach fat, but I think I suck it in. I think it's not too bad, but it is. So it's like, okay, all those myths in my head are thwarted. They're like the myth of that I think I look okay. I look decent. No, those are wrong. Those are lies. You don't look that good. And I kind of have like this hunchback thing on my neck, like right underneath my neck. And like other people I see don't have those, and I have like kind of a hunchy thing. You know, like that's not acceptable. So I'm dealing with the what do you call those, self-esteem issues regarding that. 4:31 now. We've got 3 minutes to get there. So then Saturday was the next day. That's when I got up, went to the gym, like I already told you. The plan for the family, they wanted to have meet for lunch. It's the Rojos that I'm like, really? We just saw you. And we're gonna all go to Hastings later, so I just went and worked out instead. Then we went down to Hastings for the car show and dinner at Green Mill. I brought my gimbal, my selfie stick. I don't know what's the best word for it. Stabilizer. I tried it out there at the car show, and it works pretty nice, except for we discovered some bugs, like recording and all of a sudden everything just goes to slow motion for some reason or other. And it stayed in slow motion for a long time, and then all of a sudden it just stopped to slow motion. I don't know, I have some theories on that, why that happened, but I don't know for sure. So got to work out the kinks before we go to run on the 10K, because that's what I want to use the stick for on the 10K. I'm trying to move over to the right lane. Can I move over? Yes. It's 4:32. I think we're going to make it before 4:34. I think we're going to make it less than the 6 minutes that they posted. Also, there wasn't a whole lot of car looking at the car show. We went down by the river, took pictures, stuff like that, and then we went to the Green Mill. I feel like, okay, we're crossing over right now, 4:33. Good deal, we beat 6 minutes. At the Green Mill, I kind of felt like we got the short end of the stick. It's my own fault. It's not like a fault. I mean, I'll just tell you what happened. They had the Twins game on. Oh, I got to tell you about the Twins too. Had the Twins game on in the restaurant there. I want to see the Twins game, so I sat at the table where I could see the Twins game. Well, little did I know there's another TV, and so it didn't matter where you sat, you could see a game. But Steve and Kim and Janine and Jackie and Mike were all down at one end of the table, and they were in Ruthan. Did I say that? Did I say Ruthan? They were all laughing up, having a good old time. And then my mom and Heather, yes, cousin Heather came, and Aunt Jill were all sitting at the other end of the table talking and having a good old time. And meanwhile, Paula and me were in the middle, across from Jordan, Samantha, and Lainey. And we didn't do a whole lot of talking and having a good time. Like, Lainey and Jordan and Samantha kind of talked amongst themselves, and me, Paula, and Paulita kind of talks amongst ourselves a little bit. And I'm over there looking over down at Steve's end of the table, and everybody's laughing, and Steve's the life of the party. And so I kind of, blah, blah, blah. And we went to the Schoolhouse Schoop right after that. Had some ice cream. And then we headed home. It was good. I videoed some things, so right now I put everything together on one video, and I saved it as 4K. I don't know what all these numbers mean, but when it comes to videos, right, there's HD, there's HD 720, there's HD 1080, which 1080 is better than 720. It's like a better picture. And then there's 4K. So 4K is even better. I don't know what the differences are, but 4K is better. And so I saved it as 4K. So it's supposedly really great quality, best quality video. It took a long time to save. So now I'm gonna edit that, clip out the stuff out of that one. I'm not gonna make this one like a vlog video so much per se. I'm going to include a lot of stuff, just kind of clip out the dead air time or whatever. Getting off on university already, 4:37. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Really is pretty good. So I got the video saved. I'm just going to edit out. I'm not going to really make it fancy schmancy, just make it available to everybody to watch. I'll have to probably post it on YouTube for everybody, but I'm not going to do all the intros and fancy schmintros and things like that. Twins played like crap against the Yankees. I'm sure if you listened, you heard the debacle of the 14-12 extra inning game where they had the lead, they lost it. Had a 9-5 lead, lost it. Came back and took a 11-10 lead, lost it. Came back and tied it 12-12, and then lost it. After that, we played the White Sox, and we went to Chicago to play the White Sox. First game, it's Jose Barrios against Giolito. I don't know his first name. I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna win this one. I hope we do, but I don't know. And then we get a lead right away, 1-0, and of course Barrios gives it right back the very next inning, like he always does. 11 times this year he's done that, and then we kind of run away with it. We end up winning that one. What was it? 8-1. 10-1, 10-2, 10-. We won it handily, and there were several homers. Nelson Cruz hit one. I'm getting all the games mixed up. But then the second game, another laugher. That one was Pineda beating I don't even know, Cease. Pineda beating Cease. Then Saturday's game wasn't so good. That was Martin Perez against Nova, Chevy Nova. Twins only got 3 hits that game. That was when we were watching that, when we were in Green Mill. And they just were pretty bad. They only scored 1 run. I think Chicago got 5 or 6. And so, yeah, Martin Perez took the loss on that one. He's 8-4 now. Meanwhile, Pineda's 7-5, and Barrios got the win. He is, I believe 9 and 5. Then the Sunday's game was another fun one. I think the White Sox pitcher's name is Dylan Covey. Dylan Covey. I kind of even actually feel sorry for this guy because he's horrible. He's 1 and 6 this year, and his ERA is like 7. He gives up 5 runs in the first inning without even getting anybody out, and then they take him out. We had Polanco homered, Kepler homered, Sano homered, and I think they had one more homer. Polanco, Sano, Kepler. Well, I feel like they had 4, but I can't think of. Was it Gonzalez? No. Anyway, they ended up winning that one 10-1. And Kyle Gibson got the win. He's 10 and 5 or 10-6. I'm not sure. I can look it up. I think I can look it up while I'm doing this. I'm at the store, just waiting to go in. All right, home runs by Polanco, Sano, Schoop hit one, and Kepler. Schoop hit his 16th, and Kepler hit his 28th. Polanco's homer was his 16th. Gibson is 10 and 4 with a 4.10 ERA. That's gonna do it. I'm going to go in the store now. I'm starting to get hot in the car with the windows rolled up and the engine not on. So, thanks for listening. Keep your feet in the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Don't forget to drive home safe, everybody.